Hey there. Welcome one and all to, I guess a D&D game, because that's what it is. Welcome to the Tales of Campaign, Session 1.
Woo!
I am your DM, Morskijez, also known as Morski, and I am joined here by my wonderful, fantastic friends, who are also my players.
Funny how that works.
Mm-hmm. But with all of that, would you all like to say hi and mention your characters' names, but don't introduce them yet?
Oh, goody, that's me. Hi, I'm Kraken. Today I am playing Chuck Dagger. At your service? Eh, we'll see.
Hi, I'm RJ. I'm playing Tihomir.
Hey, I'm Staria, and I'm playing Lailah.
Cool. And with all of that, well, we're in the world of called the Ruins. Don't worry about how bleak that name sounds, but right now we are in the Eastland. Specifically, we are near this nice little town called the Bow. And for two of you who may or may not be travelers, you might be a bit broke. You might have seen a nice little note that is asking for help and will pay quite a good amount of money. Like 1,000 GP kind of money. And while you both have about 20 gold, which is enough for like a couple nights at the inn, yeah, 1,000 sounds pretty nice.
Gotta tell ya,
So,
Chuck thinks this is a scam, but he's going for it anyway.
He can outscam the scammer.
That's his thought.
Good luck. With that though, yeah, so Tihomir, Chuck, you are walking into town. How do you go about this? It is noted that the person sending out this note is called Claude. You can get more information from the guy himself who's in town, and apparently he's kind of vibing near the Northern Gate. So how do you to get into town? What do you do?
Well, Tihomir's just gonna try and blend in with the crowd that's going in, if there is one.
Not really, if I'll be honest. There are definitely people about, but this place is small, very out of the way. There's like, it's like there are at most 100 people in this village, so
Oh, we're talking like a hamlet. Okay.
yeah, it's small.
Yeah. In that case, then he is doing his best to look like just a regular traveler. Being tool as fuck doesn't really help this, but
Rip. Incidentally, this is the place itself. Very pretty.
Oh, beautiful.
that is very pretty.
So, small place. Yeah, Chuck knows then that almost no matter what you try to do, you're going to stand out. So you may as well just acknowledge that and lean into it a tiny bit. So it's not so much that he's showing off swaggering into town, it's that he's not going to try and hide the fact that he's not from here, because it's going to be obvious to the people. Just walking with ease, casual.
Just
Absolutely.
like, I'm here, now you deal with it.
Pretty
I'm
much.
here, I'm queer, get over it.
Yeah, that is extremely the vibe.
Hey, Chuck, do
Passing
you want to
through.
roll me performance, I guess, to see how bombastic you are?
Oh, geez. Now I get to find out, remember what all his stats are. Performance, not bad. Do I use physical dice or do I use operate? We'll do this. Well, yeah, we'll just roll an average. Let's shake things up. It's a 13.
13.
It's not like he's shouting from the rooftops. It's more just...
He sure is.
He's
He
vibing.
just is.
self-assured swagger in the step is what the aim is.
You probably... Okay, you probably do have a kid or two come over to ask you questions just what it's like outside of town.
Oh no. All the parents are gonna hate him. Unfortunately, Chuck cannot stay around to tell stories all day. He's got a scam with 1,000 gold calling his name to con his way through. But he cannot resist spinning a yarn, especially to a bunch of kids. Or, you know, the one or two, as it were.
Yeah.
With a 13, they might be able to call his bullshit.
I'll just roll a d20, I guess. That's
Oh
what
my
you roll for
God.
basic NPCs, right?
Yeah. Oh my
Honestly.
god.
The guy's full of shit, but at least he's entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got some older kids who came over.
Got
Exactly.
the 8th graders or whatever.
Yeah.
8th grader, they're the meanest people.
Look at that guy, he's
Thankfully,
got
these
feminine
ones are
hips. That's the thing I'm sensitive about. And he runs.
Okay, cool. And I guess Tihomir, since you're trying to not to be more unobtrusive, do you want to roll me stealth?
I can roll stealth, yeah.
Business.
That's cocked. Wait, it's because I'm rolling the wrong card. Put those on the lid and put that down to roll that in there. There we go. Not great, but not terrible either. 16.
Nice. So you do a pretty good job of that. Maybe one or two people note you, but it's just a traveler, so you can get on through pretty easily. I think the fact that
Yeah, the
kids
the other
called
not
out.
doing that is
It helps.
definitely helpful.
Yeah, yeah. So you're. How quickly would you say your lads get up to the north gate? You think they get there roughly the same time?
I think Tihomir arrived slightly early because he didn't have to dodge kids, but
Yeah. You know, Chuck is reasonably on a mission, but also he can't not fuck with people. So he's a little later.
Fair. Yeah, okay. You get to the northern part of town and there is like a tree stump, and lo and behold, there's an old man sitting on it. The old man in question. Do you want to say hi?
The old man has a great taste in fashion.
I would like to inside check this old man first.
Feel free to, I guess that's versus deception, huh?
Yeah, usually. I don't like that you're saying that. Oh shit, I think I win. 14. I was like, ah, damn. No.
You
The
rolled
old man
lower.
rolled worse. This sure is old man. This guy's obviously an adventurer. He is absolutely an adventurer. You'd figure maybe a retired one. Still does some traveling though, and that's still fairly low. But like you get the sense that this isn't just some ordinary guy.
Oh, he's drunk.
Just maybe.
Action grandpa.
Correct. Actually, you know it, since you did bother to roll insight, roll me a perception.
Perception as well, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's better. Still not fantastic, but better. 16.
Nah, far as you can tell, there isn't anyone else here.
Mm-hmm. If they've got a stealth up, that's against my passive perception, which is significantly better than 16.
Let's see. I guess, remind me what your passive is.
21?
Okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There aren't any humans here. Apart from the old man. You do think there is someone else just, like, vibing nearby?
Okay, Spidey sense is pinging. Got it.
Yeah. Also, actually, I'll need to roll for another person, actually, now that I remember.
Plus 13.
Wow!
Jesus Christ,
Oh
okay.
boy. Oh boy.
Oh, never mind. Okay, there is another... You don't think it's a human, but yeah, there is someone else nearby. They appear to be just vibing, though.
Interesting. Alright, well, he's gonna keep
They're
an eye on that.
just...
But yeah, old man sitting here, he raises an eyebrow when you come closer. Hey Chuck, how are you doing?
Chuck is bringing up the rear. So
Still dodging kids.
he's shaking him
I
off.
think the kids have decided to leave him be by now.
Yeah, he's
Parents should have called them
served
back.
his entertainment value / corruption. So, while Tihomir has been doing all that perceiving and inciting, I think that's given Chuck the chance to catch up.
Cool.
And, you know, similarly, I think he'd realize, well, I'm not from this town. I don't think this really tall person is from here either. Must be here for the 1,000 gold. So he's actually gonna elbow past and get there first. Because what if he has to then
goodness.
split with this guy? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
My God.
So hey, you Claude.
I love these disasters. Why, yes, I would be. Someone willing to help out with the clock tower, then?
Right, yeah, that thing. This sounds familiar to Chuck. He didn't pay much attention to the actual task.
Tihomir, since I get the feeling you did pay attention
Yes.
to the act.
Yes, he did. Because unlike a second person, it seems like he can read.
Yeah, there's been trouble in the clock tower. People think that some diamonds have taken up residence recently. So, likes for someone to help out. And Claude's actually the one who offered to set this up and pay out whoever comes over to handle the issue.
Diamonds, right. Yep. Sounds right. I'm your guy.
Alright. Do just make sure not to break anything in there. Whatever you do break, you'll need to fix. But as is, your payment will be 1,000 gold. Do be careful out there. It's just past these woods, by the way. The trail isn't that long.
Clock tower ain't in town?
No. Outside, it's out by a cliff. You can see the sea from there.
Do you have any intel on what kinds of diamonds are in the area?
Some people think it's just one. But from what I've been able to tell from scouting, there's at least two. Two under steeds.
Well, alright, two of those, two of
Would have
us, it
gone
looks like.
myself. Mm.
Oh, I'll take one, you take the other. What's that? What's your name? Who are you?
Tihomir.
Right, yeah. Lively bar. Okay, Chuck Dagger, let's go.
So, with that, do you head on out of town?
Chuck is happy to head out of town. I don't know about Tihomir.
Does Chuck just walk off?
Chuck has received parameters.
My goodness. Oh, there are disasters.
Alright, well,
gonna-
Chuck just fucking walks off, but Tihomir's gonna check his stride for a second and raise an eyebrow in the general direction of whomever's just kind of vibing.
Okay. Please repeat what you said then. What is Tihomir doing?
He's just gonna like look in the direction of the person who's vibing and raise an eyebrow.
Oh. Let me try this again. You think they're gone?
Fun.
Okay. He will then move off and swiftly catch up with Chuck without having to run because he's like 1.5 times faster.
You entirely
How
sure about
tall
that?
is
What's Tihomir's
Chuck?
speed?
45.
Well, alright. Chuck's is 35, which is less, but more than average. Statement holds true. Carry on.
Try me, bitch.
Oh. Alright, well. You're in the quiet woods. Well, the name is kind of a misnomer because you definitely hear the normal wood sounds. Let me see my notes here. Would you both like to roll me a perception?
Boy, howdy.
That's pretty fucking good. I think that's 22. Yeah.
Yo, nice. You absolutely get this then. You will actually note on a site. Oh, rip Chuck.
Chuck. Chuck.
Chuck gets hit by a branch.
Honestly, yeah. Chuck, you need to dodge a branch. Tihomir, you do actually note in one corner where some potions have been stashed for travelers, so you could get one.
Yeah,
yourself.
he'll grab one for himself and he'll grab one for Chuck if there's two. Or if there's just one, he'll just grab it for the both of them.
Yeah, there too.
Chuck's
One
busy
each?
grumbling
That's what
about
looks Chuck.
branches and trees.
There's a potion
That
being held in
here.
front of your face.
Ah, you're the Sharon type? Interesting. Cheers. Take that. Actually, you know what? He's actually gonna do an investigation. Because this is a stranger just handing him a potion. You know and I know that it's almost certainly a health potion. But he wants to investigate. Diddle
He
sniff,
can.
Sniff.
You want to make sure it's not poisoned.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Because who knows? He might. This Tihomir guy might be trying to poison him to get all the gold for himself.
Fucking exactly. So
Yeah,
that's a 19.
that's just a health potion, my guy.
Basically, like, pops the lid off
You're
and gives it,
at-
like, a sniff. Just kind of, like, thinks from it, goes, like, Just kind of shrugs, because it checks out. Into pocket, into bag.
Incidentally, Tihomir, Chuck, roll me a deck save. Tihomir, you do it at advantage, because you got a really crazy perception earlier.
I think I'm fine.
Oh,
Buddy.
Chuck.
Buddy.
Yeah, that's the higher.
You absolutely are fine. The DC was 15. So, you're in the woods. There are wild boar here. You do an acrobatic pecking pirouette, Tihomir. You dodge the boars that run by just fine, but yeah, Chuck, you get very thoroughly bonked.
Gets taken out by in the knees.
Or further up, boar can be big.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Would you
Just
like to
trample,
get?
dude.
Would you like to get knocked out at the waist?
Well, the good news is it's just one boar.
What? Haha.
Okay,
Run.
for half damage, you get charged over in the hip. So like, ouch, but you're able to dodge the rest of the way.
Just like, ow, fucking. Bitter Kirsten, like, shakes fist after the boar. Just like that. You know, the wildlife down here is insane, you know that? Just completely
Tihomir just
unreasonable.
looks at him and does not respond.
Wildlife, the fauna, it's not great, I tell you what.
So you say?
I do say, and Chuck is going to press onwards.
Roll me survival pecker.
Can do.
Oh my god.
Yep. So it only takes you a minute at most. But yeah, you find the trail and a hop and a skip, and hey, you found that cliffside. And the clock tower. It's kind of surprising one is just out here like this.
Yeah, it's a weird place for a clock tower because it's no help to anybody out here. Presumably it's far enough away no one can see the clock face to tell the time.
Yeah?
Tihomir's gonna, is there any kind of sign that there used to be a settlement here? This is just the remnant of it?
There is signs that there was something more here, cause around the clock tower, you do see like some decrepit pillars and some rubble about. But when you go towards the forest, you mostly just see trees and vegetation.
I think then my / Chuck's question is, the implication Claude gave was that the clock tower is still, like, working, right? It's still ticking?
Mm-hmm. It still is ticking.
Is the time correct?
It's correct.
Yeah, Chuck's squinting up like that and just gonna kind of mutter, this would need some kind of maintenance to keep going. Clocks wind down, don't they?
They tend to.
I will note that otherwise, you can see a very good view of the sea here. It kind of stretches on for miles. There's some Princessia flowers nearby. You do see a couple of the flowers are trampled, so yeah, there are definitely signs that someone was here recently.
Or something.
But, mm,
Do they look like people footprints?
some of them do, but not all of them.
Perhaps both.
Right.
You think you can recognize some scorched hoof prints as well?
Well,
With that though, the clock tower does lay ahead, so what do y'all want to do?
Chuck's just pulling his rapier out on principle.
Yeah, Tihomir retrieves. It looks like a spear if you made the blade like 3 feet long.
Oh my god.
Pulls that off his back.
Cool.
Or, no, 3 feet. 1.5 feet. Big fucking blade is my point.
Christ.
Cool.
Well, Chuck would want to do a perception or investigation before going further.
Yeah. Tihomir's keeping an ear out for anything.
Sounds good. Staria, would you like to roll me a stealth to see how, loud are things currently?
Sure. What's your stealth, my child? Damn.
Tihomir sees. Or hears.
Well, yeah, but still, I did not expect her to actually roll
The
well.
hell is your passive? Oh my god.
21.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Observant.
Okay. Was that 20, your perception roll?
That was my,
no.
stealth.
I know, Kraken mentioned wanting to roll perception. You wanna roll that then? And then, I'll tell you all what you get.
Wow. That sure is a clock tower.
Oh, buddy.
He doesn't know
buddy.
clockwork. He thinks he could probably figure out like a watch if you let him poke at it, but this is like a big fucking tower.
Watch, but very big.
Yeah, Chuck, this is just a clock tower. It's like the birds are a little bit more quiet, but you just hear the forest. You don't hear anything in the clock tower. Tihomir. It's rather quiet. It's surprisingly quiet. Too quiet, really. But it takes you a moment, but you do hear... Sounds like there's a bit of a scuffle, maybe on the 2nd floor. And that's what you two get.
A sleeved hand. Well, more the sleeve itself, like, comes up to like, block Chuck from walking any further. You can't see the hand in there. The end of the sleeve just kind of drapes down. Tihomir just goes, there's a second floor.
2nd floor, you say? Alright. Well.
So. Just, how do you two want to get in?
Is there a window?
There is.
Okie dokie. Well, Tihomir's gonna climb up the side of the building to poke its head up through the window, see what's going on.
I will note then, so on the ground floor, there's a door, there are a couple of windows. If you're careful, maybe you could see who's inside. On the second floor, there are also some windows, though they are smaller. So I guess if you want to climb to the second floor, roll me acrobatics and stealth if you don't want to be seen.
Yes, I would like to do both of those things. Okay. That's 17 on the athletics. He's just got a flat modifier for that. And stealth is that.
Holy bleep. Yeah.
Like a
Let me
ghost.
just double check these. Yeah, let me just double check these sheets here, but I'm pretty sure you beat all of them. Yeah, you beat all of them by a lot.
You say all of them like there's
it's-
more than 2.
it's-
I'm a little concerned.
It's not like he's not been doing this for a while, huh?
Yeah. So you climb up to the second floor and you're able to peek through. You see it's definitely a diamond. It's a rather craggy one. And in its hand, it has managed to scruff someone. Hey, Staria, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah, in the hands of the daimon is a child with oversized clothes and a big scarf, and just like, get out! This is my home! Get out!
Wait, what did she say?
Get out! This is my home! Get out!
The child is trying to bully the
Get off my lawn! The small child.
Yeah.
Get a different house!
Alright. Well, Tihomir climbs back down. Gestures for Chuck to move up to the door with him and goes, The diamond has a child.
I didn't know diamonds could have babies.
Not
Oh
that
my-
kind of child.
Wait, you mean like a human
You
kid?
imbecile!
I couldn't not. The way it was said.
I deliberately left that open for you.
Like, you mean a human kid? Like just a regular old plain old. You're like,
Yes.
so what'd you climb back down for?
He gestures up at the window and then just does a silent sweep at how tall he would not fit.
Yeah. The child could fit through,
Mm.
but Tihomir couldn't.
The child is also scruffed.
Right.
The child also
okay.
didn't see Tihomir.
Yep.
Cool. Rescue mission.
By the way, did you guys look in through the ground floor windows at all?
Tihomir will take a peek.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
Chuck might have
okay,
while Tihomir was doing that.
That works.
Yeah, cool. What you see, there's this big werewolf-looking diamond. And yeah, that sure looks like a horse that's on fire. There's also this elk question mark, so,
That horse sure do be on fire.
A thing that may or may not have been a deer at one point.
yeah, exactly.
Peak of
There's a
horror.
horse loose in the clock tower.
There's a horse loose in the clock tower.
Yeah.
It's also burning.
Chuck
It's
just
kind
kind of
of
pulled
amazing
back
that-
like, that is way more than 2. That is way more than 2.
It was 2 in their steeds. These are the steeds.
one said the steeds couldn't be diamonds.
Chuck's just running on the assumption that, you kill a rider, the steed may either take offense or panic and trample you in the running. He counts them as an impossible opponent.
Smart move, because I got stat blocks for the both of them.
Ha.
Main weakness is horses. Got it.
Have you seen horses? They're terrifying. Clearly. Chuck's glancing back from that and was like...
Does Chuck say that out loud?
No, because Tihomir doesn't say that out loud.
Okay.
Congrats, though. Chuck now is afraid of horses. Thank you for that. Trait gained.
Crisis.
Amazing.
Crisis.
He is wary of equines.
Alright, well, while Chuck is being afraid of equines, Tihomir is just gonna sneak inside.
Yeah, okay, you can still roll off of the 22, so roll me initiative, everyone.
What? Stealthing?
I mean, stealthing just means you get a surprise round, and
Chuck would just try to sneak past all of
Advantage on
those and go
attacks.
straight to floor 2, but here we go.
Yeah, that's what Tihomir is doing as well. That's a 19
Okay.
on my initiative.
Chuck wants to skip floor 1 and get up to
Cool.
floor 2 if he can. He was gonna suggest
Okay,
sneaking,
and
then he
that
turned around and
sounds-
Tihomir was gone. So,
yeah, roll me your initiatives, because I do need to
Well,
know
that'll
in
do
what
it.
order all of this is happening.
that will do it. So,
That's
Sneak
2, that's
one.
2. Okay.
God, this really do be Chuck eats shit the episode, huh?
he's gotten exactly
we're
one
in-
good roll.
oh.
And it was to not
We're
get
getting
lost.
a good view at Tihomir's competence. It's fine. We'll have to talk to someone later and we'll see Tihomir get fucked then.
We'll put Tihomir in
well,
a social, diplomatic situation or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go great. Oh my goodness. Well, let me first roll. Okay, so that's a 6, a 20, a 16, and an 11. One moment as I just type all of this out.
Yeah, no
Also,
problem.
would Lailah like to roll me initiative?
Sure can. What is your initiative, child? +3. +12.
Okay, who has the higher... Okay, Staria, Kraken, please roll me a d20 to see who goes first between you.
Chuck rolled an 8 for initiative. The 12
Oh, whoops.
was the stealth.
Never mind.
And Chuck's initiative was an 8.
Oh man, you got second lowest. Okay.
Rip.
Everything's just so goddamn big in the Southerlands.
Okay, here we go. This should be correct.
Gods.
Dear question mark.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah, Chuck. Well, you do make it past, say, the deer question mark and the hunt. Yeah, the werewolf sees you.
Woo.
Cor- Correct. But Tihomir, you were able to sneak by no problem. You are able to get up to the top floor no problem. And you can
Chuck's
see the
got
craggy.
this.
Yeah,
Line, Chuck.
yeah, good luck, Chuck. The werewolf is looking at you kind of grumpily. And now both the hunts and the deer are staring at you ominously. Tihomir, you're able to get up in time for, like, the craggy guy is still just kind of holding Lailah by the scruff, but now he's just kind of peeking down the steps. So I'm gonna say this is a surprise round for you, Tihomir. What do you just want to do?
Alright, okay. So, Tihomir is gonna yeah, he's gonna sneak up behind this guy who's got this kid and attempt to jab him in the arm such that he drops the kid.
Roll me your attack.
Okay.
Roll me your attack, and then
Alright, I've got advantage
guess-
for being unseen.
yeah, and I guess I'll roll this guy's con.
Okay. 1 second. So the higher of those is this. What's my attack? 5 plus 6. So that's the higher of those.
Oh, this guy physically cannot make that. Yeah. The kid is dropped.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, he's gonna hit him again.
Cool.
Oh, fuck. Drop a dice.
Also, don't
The
forget to-
child squeaks as she hits the floor.
We're gonna swerve away from that natural one to have 22 to hit.
Yep. Okay. Roll me your damage. For both
Don't
of
roll
those.
damage for both of them, or just for one?
For both.
For both.
He did
Nice.
still whack this guy in the arm, so.
Cool. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So I have. We'll check what damage this is. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is all piercing. And it is that is the total damage.
Oh, okay. Tihomir used Rock Smash. It was super effective. Seriously, it was super effective. You jab this guy in the arm, it snaps. And you are able to very safely just, KO the guy. He's not awake.
Ha.
Let's put it that way. And with that, it is now the hunts's turn.
Yay.
I think at this point, everyone else. So yourself is broken, Tihomir,
Yeah.
because everyone would have heard the craggy guy
Yeah.
yelling
Stop.
while he was still alive. So the hunch looks up. It turns back to you, Chuck. And it is going to cause problems on purpose.
Hell yeah.
Mint.
Violence. It is the era of violence.
There's a 23 hit.
Yes?
Yeah? Cool. The horse charges you. You are hit with its hooves.
I can't believe he's getting stomped to death with the hooves. I'm guessing Chuck's fear of horses is now being solidified.
Even when they
Yeah,
aren't flaming
not.
and demons, horses are just way too skittish to be violent. Like, listen, Chuck has his reasons. He could go on about them.
Chuck voice, I've seen things.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Funnily enough,
That's rough, buddy.
yeah, the horse is the big damage dealer here.
Jesus Christ.
So, how bloodied are you?
Very. He's up. He's not happy about it.
Well, remember you have a health potion.
Yeah, he'll just need to get to his turn to use it.
It's fine. But that is the horse's turn. It neighs menacingly at you.
Nay, motherfucker.
Nay. It neighs and lightning strikes in the background. No, it is not cloudy.
Is this fucking horse Zeus or something? Goddamn.
Well, no, this is just a nightmare. That's the stat block I'm using.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, I actually nerfed the attack a bit too. Normally that's a 2d8, but
We're level 3.
Oh, goody.
You said flaming horse, I was like, oh, that's a nightmare.
you are correct. But yeah, slightly spooky, eh? But hey, Tihomir, it is your turn. What you wanna do? You are about 15 feet away from the werewolf and another 15 feet away from the nightmare.
Oh,
the
perfect.
elk.
He can just get down. Awesome. He is going to go punch a werewolf in the face with Yikuwa.
Cool.
He's gonna use his bonus action to do it twice.
Cool.
Is he a campsite
nice.
monk?
No, a Yikuwa is a simple weapon. You can, Oh, wait, no, you're right. Bonus action thing with that is a unarmed strike. Alright, well, that's still pretty good damage. So, I rolled two 17s, so you want a 23 to hit or a 23 to hit?
Yeah, those both hit. Go ahead and punch this werewolf in the face.
Is he doing flurry of blows with the
No,
bonus
with
action?
all monks with their martial arts can use their bonus action to do a single attack.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yep. So. Shit. Come back.
Rip.
My dice. The Yikuwa is piercing, the strike is bludgeoning for the sake of. Oh, that's garbage damage. So that's the piercing. And fucking forget the dice. There we go. That's the bludgeoning.
Okay.
So 6 bludgeoning.
Alrighty. Let me
14
just
damage
check.
total.
Yeah, this werewolf is really looking worse for wear.
kicked in the
Yeah.
face.
It's growling out at you. You've certainly caught its attention, and you've caught the attention of its steed. Yeah.
Good. That was what he was trying to do.
Yeah, the deer question mark. But yeah, if that is your turn,
That's movement action,
Lailah,
bonus action.
Lailah, you're up. What you wanna do?
Alright. Well, she is no longer scruffed, and this is a child with much rage, because they are a child, and children have many okay, I'm gonna stop talking before I talk about something to a loop.
That's fair. What does the child wish to do?
Okay, so how's all the enemies looking?
The werewolf looks really bad. The nightmare looks like a nightmare. Chuck doesn't look too hot after being attacked by them, and that deer store is standing here menacingly.
Menacingly. Okay. Lila's gonna go to the werewolf and gonna inflict wounds.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, gamer.
Does a 16 hit?
And that hits. Roll your damage.
Alright. Yeehaw!
Oh, yup.
Yo.
How do you wanna flavor this guy getting destroyed?
Well, he drops to the floor and scrambling up, and you all see magic gather into her hand, turning it like claws, and then she just fucking slashes at the werewolf, and well, down it goes.
Very festive. And with that,
And also, bonus action to, wait, I don't have healing word prepared. Never mind.
rip.
It's fine.
Luckily for you, Chuck, the werewolf is not among us anymore, so it is your turn now.
So that leaves the steeds are left, the haunts and the deer.
Yup.
Cool. Well, he's going to be taking that healing potion as his action. Step 1.
Since it is a potion, that is your bonus action,
Oh, sweet.
since you're giving it to yourself.
Bonus action to quaff consumables.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I should probably note it down, but if you're giving a potion to someone else, that's your action. But if you're quaffing a potion, bonus action.
Cool, sweet. Now, remind me, regular healing potion is...
2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Let's go.
Oof.
That's rough, buddy.
Well, you know,
Ooh.
he'll take it. He's steadier. And with more hit points to work with. Okay, I'm trying to build a mental map in my mind. If I remember right, the people Tihomir and Lailah attacked are now gone. So, are either of them close, aka...
That leaves the nightmare... Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
so
placements, aka I'm trying to see if it's possible to do a sneak attack on either of them, which would mean either Tihomir or Lailah would need to be within 5 feet of either of the steeds. If not, he's just going to go for a straight attack.
There is actually. So the nightmare is in front of you, and you and the nightmare are 15 feet away from the others.
Okay.
But
Uh,
Tihomir, Lailah, and the elk are very close to each other, so you could get a sneak attack off the elk.
yeah, you know what?
You
Fuck
would
the
need to get
haunts.
out of range from.
Well,
You do need
that
to
would be
get out of the range
disengaging,
of
and he's
the
already used
haunts.
his bonus action, which would invite.
Dude, just get the fuck out of
opportunity
Dodge.
Yeah,
You are going to die.
yeah, he's getting out of there. Disengage. Back up. Get out of range. Back
Cool.
up towards the others. Safety in numbers.
Is he action disengaging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use bonus action to go off the potion, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't bonus action disengage, which I think would this could invite opportunity attack from the haunts. So, fun.
Yeah, that's still gonna be a +6 to attack. So yeah.
Yeah. Better use your action to disengage and not get downed by the haunts.
Yeah.
First session character death is never great.
Oh. It's like I do have something prepared in case it's needed, but you know,
Let's not invite it.
It's not needed.
We do have a cleric in the party, so we do have contingency, but
Yeah.
Cleric who forgot to pat healing ward.
I feel like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
This cleric is a child, you know? Clearly inflicted
Yeah.
wounds is far more important than, like, mass healing word or whatever. But yeah, Chuck's using his turn to get away.
Cool. Where do you place yourself by the others?
Behind the child.
Hide behind the tallest fuck, dude.
Yeah, no. He's going to Tihomir.
Yeah.
Tallest
Okay, that's
person here
good.
clearly packs a wallop.
Don't mind the child who just fucking slashed a werewolf to death.
You know, that too. Listen. Again, safety in numbers.
With that then, it is now the dear question mark, turn. Tihomir, I'm guessing a 7 doesn't hit.
No.
Yeah, it tried to, kind of, stab at you with its horns, but no luck, you're able to sidestep that easily. So, let me just double check this. I guess it's the Hans's turn. I'm just gonna see who it aims for. Oh,
Child.
Lailah. And the Hans is coming for you.
My kingdom for a redirect attack.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Okay. Well, that's a D8 plus, or plus 2d6. Same rule as earlier, the 2d6 is fire damage. Wow, how you...
She's alive.
Yeah.
That's good.
She has 10 HP.
Okay. Just a quick check, and how is everyone's HP doing?
I haven't been hit.
Yeah.
Chuck's at 9.
10.
Okay. One moment as I just double check this, guys.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see then. Tihomir, it is your turn.
Great. Well, Tyrion is gonna get on the back ass of this horse, so that he can flank it. Okay, well, that's another 23 to hit. So many 17s, goddamn.
Yeah, that sure hits.
Yep. And that is 4, 8, 10 points of damage. And then he's going to use a key point to flurry of blows.
Okay. This is specifically the nightmare?
Yes, he's bapping the nightmare.
Okay.
The nightmare is the horse or the deer?
The horse.
The
The
horse.
horse. Okay, cool.
The deer is a deer. The nightmare is a horse.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So this is 2 punchy punch. The first one is a 22 to hit, and the second one is not great. That's a 15 to hit.
That still hits though.
Fantastic. Shit. Drop my dice. 4, 8, 10, 14 damage total on those.
Okay, so that's 24 in total?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Let me just math real quick. Okay, so the nightmare definitely looks worse for wear, but it isn't bloodied yet.
Yeah. for shits and giggles reasons, can Tihomir have like stabbed it in the back and then kicked it twice while climbing onto its back?
Yes.
Fucking Lionel, this
my
bitch.
God.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, well that's his turn done. I think it's Lailah next.
Yep. Lailah, you're
Yep,
up.
Lailah. Yeah, Lila's not doing too well. She's just like, "Ow, you meanie!" And let me think what she's gonna do. Because on one hand she really heals.
Healer,
Oh,
heal
nice.
thyself.
Yeah.
Yeah, on one hand she really should heal herself. On the other hand, God, you're a spiteful child. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make her heal herself. Second level cure wounds. It's 2d8 plus 6. Not 6. 3. Sorry,
Okay.
I saw 16. I was like, oh yeah, 6. Alright, well, not too shabby. 22. I am now at 22 HP.
Hello.
Okay, that is your action. Is there anything you want to do for your bonus action?
Don't believe I have anything that I can do.
Okay. Then Chuck, you're up. There is a picked up deer in front of you alongside a child, so your sneak attack would go off. And Tihomir is riding that nightmare Lionel style.
We're doing
So
good,
you can
gang.
sneak attack either one of them.
Yeah. Well, quite frankly, the nightmare's been giving us the most trouble. So, while Tihomir's being a cowboy on it, it's sneak attack time. So let's see.
Roll your damage.
I'm also just looking at the thing. Having never played this type of rogue before, I don't know if you can Yeah, you know what? That should work. If the attack lands, add Booming Blade on it, then add Sneak Attack. Sure, let's go.
Yeah, that would in fact work.
Yeah, if you're gonna Booming Blade Sneak Attack, you can stack those.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's hit this sucker, please.
Well, you got advantage.
Yeah?
Where? Hey, that hits.
That'll do it. All right.
You could roll again, see if you get a crit.
Where's the advantage from, though?
Flanking.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh, no.
not.
Take the 18.
Take the 23. Take the 23.
We are Tokyo drifting away from
We are
that.
not taking the nat one.
Yeah. So
It was
roll
a crit, just not the crit that you wanted.
You spoke into existence, RJ.
You got a crit! Just two of you, just like, roll the crit!
A finger on Aubrey's monkey paw goes down.
Yeah.
Okay, so regular rapier plus sneak attack is 2d6. Yes.
Should be.
Okay, so that's 17
So that's
damage,
17 damage
and
so far.
due to booming blade. So, sheathed in energy until the start of Chuck's next turn. If the target willingly moves before then, it's going to take an extra d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
So this bucking bronco is now not going to want to move anywhere if it knows what's good for it.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, like, it's not really thinking of that right now, but it's not really thinking of moving right now. It just wants whoever this annoyance is, not its rider, off its back. But,
Get him, cowboy.
okay. Okay, so let's see. Altogether, that's 7 damage then. I can tell you that, the dude is now looking worse for wear. The nightmare is bloodied.
We
Hello.
Okay, so that was your action, Chuck. Is there anything else you wish to do?
That was action. It doesn't necessarily need to bonus action dash out of there, because if the nightmare moves, it's going to take more damage. But, yeah, you know what? He's going to back up to Lailah again. Rejoin the child so she isn't alone facing off the elk.
Valid. And, you used your bonus action to disengage then, yeah,
Yep.
so you don't get hit with, okay.
Yep.
Okay. For this turn then, this is your DC to see this person.
Whoa!
Wait,
What the-
23!
What the fuck?
holy shit!
Plus
I'm assuming
23?
it's supposed to be a 13. So be a 31. Which, none of us can make that, so.
We're level 3.
Holy shit!
Honestly, the fact that Tihomir spotted them once is a fucking miracle.
Yeah. I'll write down. Remind me to later just write down what you did see. Okay, but with that, let me just double check how this works. Both those hits.
interesting.
It's interesting.
Between one blink and the next, it's as if the shadows swerved rather suddenly, and that nightmare isn't standing anymore. You have ample time to jump off Tihomir.
Cool. He's gonna do so. I'm just looking around. It takes a second to glance around, narrow his eyes, and then focus back on the elk.
Yeah. But with that, it is now the deer's turn. I guess everyone give me a number from 1 to 3, which you like.
2.
1.
Okay.
God, fucking hell.
Chuck eats shit.
I'm so sorry, Chuck. I do not control.
I'm thriving.
Oh,
We've got a cleric, it'll be fine!
yeah.
He says, hoping.
Okay.
Oh goodness, at least it's not the nightmare, I say, crossing my fingers.
It could still miss, too.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely not.
Never mind.
Alright, well, hopefully we're...
Just out of curiosity, what's your guys' armor classes?
A, not
Class
that.
of 16.
B, 14.
Oh no. Oh
darling.
no.
Someone has the highest armor class, good to know.
What is Tihomir's armor class?
18.
Okay, cool.
Monks and clerics be like that.
Well, I'm in a spot.
Lailah
Okay,
has...
hoping... Of course it did max damage.
Which is
Oh my
exactly,
Bomb.
exactly the amount to go to 0. Chuck's unconscious.
Oh my goodness.
I was just like, uh-oh.
The deer charges you. You don't have a good time, Chuck.
No. No, I don't.
Fucking ragdolls on the floor.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness. With that though, that is the deer's turn.
Hey, Tihomir.
Yeah,
Tihomir,
the Hans
you're
is
up.
no more, so Tihomir is gonna kick, flip, and style on this this deer.
I appreciate that in my head I was going, so long as it isn't max damage, please don't let it be max damage. And what was it?
You
It was
thought
max
it into
damage.
existence, my guy.
You fool.
No, this is just like this is the repeat of on-site.
It is.
Oh my God.
The bonus action punch misses, but does a 19 hit?
Absolutely. The elk's armor is it 12? No, actually it's 10. The zombie
God damn it,
deer's...
I rolled 1 higher. Son of a
Oh.
bitch.
Rip.
The bonus action punch was a 3 on the dice for 9
Oh.
total.
Oof.
Almost.
Minimum damage, great, love it. That is 6. 6 damage on the stabby stab.
Still, you stab it quite well. The deer isn't looking very happy. You gouged a good chunk out of it.
And Tihomir's gonna go to Lailah. Can you get him back up?
She nods.
Well, it's your turn, so...
Oh right, fuck. Yeah, Lailah kind of like crouches down, just like pat on his head. I'm gonna roll cure wounds.
Just fucking cat bapping.
Yep, exactly that. Just like pat. You are awake now.
Chuck, you are up.
He sure
Being
is.
backed by a child.
Where is it? Like
Hey,
on top of the
hey,
head? Is it like on
hey.
his... Yeah. What? What?
His head. His head. Hey. Hey.
Oi! 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 I'm up! I'm up! Like waving a hand, just trying to bat the hand away.
She's now bapping the hand.
You two are quite done.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We're
got any
on it.
bonus actions, Lailah, or?
Nope. Nope.
Fair enough.
You're up.
Tails.
Chuck's back up. All right. So, which is looking worse, deer or horse?
The horse is dead.
Horse is
dead.
dead.
Oh, there we go. Attack
I assume it's worse.
the elk it is.
Well, the good news is you got your sneak attack. I don't
Yep.
know if we're positioned right for flanking, but you got sneak attack at least.
Yep. Wahoo! Let's go.
Wahoo.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
Hey, please roll me your damage.
And we'll see if it can. I'd love it if Avre would let me combine this in one roll. That seems logical.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Avra is pretty handy.
All right. 12
You can
damage.
also... Yeah, boy.
Yeah, not too shabby at all, and you do a really good stab. You do it so good that you actually launch the elk.
Fuck on!
The elk's dead, though, unfortunately. Yeah, you launch the elk. Something I didn't mention, by the way, when describing this place. There's this really old sword that is kind of stationed in the middle of
Oh,
the
dear.
room. Yeah, literally. The deer got launched into the sword.
Can I deflect missiles to keep the deer off the sword?
This seems like the kind of
That's
property
what I
damage
thought
we
I'd
were
say,
warned
but-
about.
In this case, I'm gonna rule
Sure.
though.
That's fair.
Deflect the
Remember, it's
missiles, the deer. What a sentence.
R/rare sentence.
Yeah. In this, remember that move for later, because I think it would be funny. But in this case, I'm gonna have to rule no. So yeah, the deer is launched. Unfortunately, so is the sword, and it kind of breaks with a snap.
Good.
But congratulations, you have cleared out the diamond problem in this little clock tower.
Victory.
Well, it's just like, don't come back.
Too bad about the sword, though.
That's, she, like, waddles over to it, just like, Well,
Does she pick it up?
she's always been curious about that one.
Congratulations, you have a +2 short sword.
Which is broken.
Well, normally it would be a great sword, but since it's broken, it's currently a short sword. So
Okay, that means I can use it.
yeah.
Incredible.
God, I can't
What?
believe I'm becoming fucking Dave Strider.
Finger
God.
guns.
Lailah takes it like the grubby little child he is.
I can't believe Lila's becoming fucking Dave Strider.
Uh, but yeah, congrats. You have a broken sword. Maybe it would be a good idea to pick up the couple of, the bottom half of the sword, because that
Oh,
is
yeah, that's
out of where it was
probably-
planted now.
probably a good idea.
So, with that done, what would you all like to do?
Are there any more diamonds in the building?
There
He
or
says,
not?
looking at Lailah.
Lailah looks. Oh, right. That zoned up for a second. Lailah is just like, nope. That's all done.
Right. Secondary thing, he's gonna pull out the healing potion that he picked up for himself and shove it into Chuck's hands because you're still fucking bruised to shit.
He's no longer bloodied, but not wrong. Did Tihomir take any damage?
No.
Well, it's
Only the
Completely
child and
unruffled.
oh my goodness.
Chuck will
Pick
take it.
your flavor of adults in this party.
I don't have to. I am a child.
Yeah, Chuck will take that, and he's just going to use it immediately. It's been offered. Too late.
That was the intent, so.
Oh yeah, we're back to full.
Nice.
Hey.
Sweet.
Okay, so what's a kid like you doing in a place like this anyway?
This is my home. And these diamond things were rude and came here.
You maintain the clock tower.
Now, I just lived here.
How long you been living here? Hold on, am I still on the call? Did I lose people?
No, don't
Yeah,
worry, you're
still
here.
Nicole.
Okay.
Was I not heard?
No, I didn't hear.
You were not.
Okay. A few days.
Okay, that's a better answer than I was expecting, honestly.
Tilts her head.
Where were you before this?
Wasn't. I woke up here.
My spidey sense is tingling.
Smiles ominously.
What do I roll to check if this is a human kid?
That's a good question. One moment. Give me your... Roll me Arcana and Medicine, and we'll roll from there.
Okie dokie. Alright. Okay. Okay, not bad. Arcana is a natural 20. And the medicine is... What is that? It's 16. Okay. The Arcana is a 23. Medicine's a 16.
Okay, well, the good news is, surprisingly enough, this kid does look to be in good health. And, yeah, this is no human. You're pretty sure this is a Malachim? You can't really tell what element, but combined with what you saw the kid do earlier with kind of controlling the elements to make that little claw, and just with the general sense you get from them, Yeah, this is a very young Malachim.
Interesting. Have you seen a man called Claude?
Ooh.
He will describe Claude.
Nope. Was I not heard again?
No, we
you
heard
were
you.
heard.
Okay,
Tihomir
cool.
just kind of hums quietly and seems content to keep his own counsel.
Yeah. Chuck's next question is, Kid, how old are you? If you responded, I didn't hear it.
Your response, 3 days.
Hand dragged down the face, like, okay. How old does Lailah
I
look?
guess looking. Yeah, like
12.
Okay, so
Lailah looks about 12.
not horrifically young then. It's eases the mind slightly. Well, kid, there's a town not far from here. You might want to think about relocating there and not living alone in a clock tower prone to be infested.
Think about it. Here.
I think your mic's cutting
I
out
don't think
on
that
the
was
cut.
heard again.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I didn't hear the latter part of that.
She asked, so what are you doing here?
We were hired by Claude to clean out the diamonds in the cocktail.
Mm-hmm. Getting paid, hopefully. Which, hey, good job. Job's done.
Woo! Nice.
So, why don't you come back with us? Tihomir and I get paid. You come figure out something with the village.
Wait, fuck. Come on, headphones, work with me.
Rip.
Okay.
That was an easier concession than Chuck was expecting, actually, so, I was pleased.
This is a child. This is a child through and through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and children can be
Oh,
very
yeah,
stubborn.
I see Chuck fears children, which rightfully.
It's not so much fears as he knows when he was 12, he was a little shit. Would have been contrary just because.
Your experiences are not universal, my dude.
Let's see, and to double check, Lailah has the short sword in quotations, and Chuck was handed the rest of the broken pieces. Yeah.
Was he? Okay. So broken pieces of sword too.
I think Lailah gathered everything up. I don't know if
Oh,
she gave any
okay.
of the parts away.
Probably she's like, taking the shards and like handing them one by one to Chuck. It's like.
I will note.
Gives him a shard, give him a shard, gives him a shard.
He very seriously takes
I
a
will
shard,
note.
takes a shard, takes a shard.
no,
But-
this is an unusually pretty sword too. Like, if you hold it in certain parts of the light, you can see parts of it that are, it looks a little bit like water ripples, as if.
Ooh, nice.
Can Tihomir roll history on this sword?
Sure.
Is this the last 300-ish years kind of history, or?
It is not. It's older than that.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Okay, all right. Well, that is 21. 16 plus 5.
You do not know anything about this sword specifically. But something that does come to mind is that sometimes in places that are considered important to Malachim, an artifact might be left.
funky.
You know of one place that has a pair of gauntlets and another place that has a bow.
In general, is it wise to take the artifacts from these places?
No, not if you're human, no.
Chuck takes a sword shard, takes a sword shard, takes a sword shard.
Yeah, well,
Lailah
generally
does.
it's nothing bad happens to the human per se. Far as anyone can tell, it's just seen as very disrespectful. As is though you already broke this. As is though you already broke the sword, so
You, Chuck, broke the sword.
He got rid of the last name, and you're welcome.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Anyway, Tihomir just goes, you should give that back to... Did Lailah introduce herself?
Nope.
What's your name?
My name's Lailah.
You should give the sword shards back to Lailah.
Tilts her head, confused.
You don't refuse a
That is
child's
a Malachite
gifts.
artifact.
It's rude.
It would be even more rude for you specifically to walk out of this building with that.
What's that supposed to mean?
That sword is a Malak artifact. Malak is the singular of Malachim, correct?
yeah,
Or is it
correct.
Yeah.
yeah.
That sword is a Malak artifact.
Chuck's gonna look at the shard currently in hand and look it over. Can you roll, like, investigation?
Sure. Nice. This used to be a really well-made sword.
Be real, Chuck's
Like,
thoughts with these so far has been, I could make these into daggers.
Oh my god.
Like,
Whoa.
Oh, that went
you got
crunchy.
Roboting
roboting.
something terrible.
is it,
I'm gonna guess you said, is this
Um,
better? No, it's not.
Absolutely not.
Hi, am I back?
You are.
There we go.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, cool. You all went roboty on me, so I'm guessing internet worked. Okay, let me retry that then. So, yeah, you definitely could make daggers out of those shards, cause even as shards, they are extremely sharp. Like, if you're not careful, they'll cut through your gloves.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he is
You
wearing
probably
gloves.
have managed to, Nick. Yeah, like, it... No, like, despite the fact that they are gloves, like, probably one part has got nicked a bit by the shards you've been fingering.
Well, I'm gonna have to repair those.
God, could he use a different...
I mean, that is an adequate verb to use in that context. I'm just a child.
Oh, I did not think of that.
Anyway,
So
Two
Chuck's
rows
analysis has been just
so that's 10 times fast.
high quality sword. Gonna kind of give Tihomir a little like. Makes you think this is a spirit sword. What would that be just doing in a clock tower, huh?
Places that are designated important to Malak have Malak artifacts left within them.
I'll be real, Chuck's not 100% convinced Tihomir's correct.
I mean, would he like
Oh
to
my
roll history
God.
to double check?
Yeah. Let's.
Roll me
What is your
history,
history, Chuck? What is your history? It's
I
decent.
hope it's decent.
Oh
Because I hope
my
your intelligence is
goodness.
good for your spellcasting.
Considering what you've told me, I'm almost before Kraken. I'm almost tempted to have you roll at disadvantage.
Christ.
Alchems are a scam.
Fuck the church. That's
Well-
the reasons why.
Holy please!
Oh my
Where
god.
we take the nat 20 and we throw it in the trash. There's a moment
Ah!
where what Tihomir is saying, like, makes some sense. And this is a high quality sword, and it's really out of place. And this whole clock tower is really out of place. And this child is claiming to be 3 days old and woke up here, and some pieces are connecting. But then he decides, no, Malachim aren't fucking real. And now we're back to 14.
Yeah!
The
Yeah,
brain cell activates and
artifacts.
immediately deactivates. Yeah, it immediately shorts out.
Yeah,
Well, consider this. It was given to me as a
artifacts.
gift.
Things. Yeah, you've never heard of that, Chuck, in your life.
This is sounding like
Places
bullshit.
dedicated to Malakin, you haven't heard of that either, let's be real.
Cranky because you don't got sword shards,
Lailah
aren't
is
you?
old.
I think it should be noted, like, from cheekbones down on Tihomir's face is just not visible because of the veil thing that he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can only really see his eyes, but those haven't changed expression at all throughout this entire conversation. So he just flatly goes, no.
Well, if someone tells us to return them, then we'll return them. Onwards!
Exactly what the kid said. You're a smart cookie, huh? Ruffle hair.
Yeah! What's a cookie?
Walk with us for an hour and we'll let you find out, alright? There'll be a bakery in town.
She nods.
Chuck is keeping the broken sword shards.
Oh.
Lailah is holding the short sword, quote unquote, in her hand, holding it like one would hold like a freaking baton.
Yeah, I think Chuck is now being I think going like, do you know how to work one of those things?
Sure. Be that different.
Right. Okay, well, have someone show you how to swing it a bit before you actually go poking at anyone.
Okay.
I can teach you.
Really? And he gets now excited.
Just a quiet nod.
There is a cheer from Lailah.
Alright, we heading back to town or what? Chuck is standing up, brushing off clothes.
I will just say as a final note, Lailah and Tihomir are the only ones to notice because they were on the second floor. But it was kind of odd how there are a lot of weapons and armor and bits and pieces up there. Also just like rope and some general provisions. In surprisingly good state too. It's a little odd.
That is something that Tihomir is tucking away in the back of his head to investigate at a time where Chuck is not present.
We're doing great at this whole team bonding thing.
But
Yep, yeah, absolutely.
absolutely.
I think freaking Chuck and Lailah are getting along together like a house on fire.
It's great to be a
Well,
bad
see,
influence.
Lailah has been adopted. Chuck and Tihomir are having a great time together. Yes, absolutely.
I want to make it
But,
clear, 100% of the belligerence is on Chuck's end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. He's not an easy person to get along with. It's like, this is completely on track.
Lailah is baby.
Lailah is baby. We love the fact she's here.
Yeah. And with that, are you all ready to go back to town?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Chuck's ready.
Okay. Then with that, would everyone like say a bit of a break, 5-10 minutes, and then we come back here to I guess continue these shenanigans?
Sounds
Sure
good.
means.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, see y'all then.
Yeah.
You know, I knew this was going to be a dumpster fire putting these two together.
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
it's
boy.
great. This
Yeah.
feels like it's gonna be a fucking sitcom.
Oh,
Lailah and her two co-parents.
I love these disasters already. And the fourth disaster that he managed to get a sneak peek of.
Chuck is the cool dad.
Amazing.
Oh my god, this Matt, I had a suspicion that Lailah was gonna be not human, but this is fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lailah is a Malakim.
Yeah.
Well, Malak. Singular.
Oh, this has been a great start to this.
Oh, absolutely. God.
Y'all are fantastic.
You gave the child a sword.
I did. I was writing down the notes to this and I was like, you know, wouldn't it be funny if with the great sword being broken it became a short sword? So I wrote
It is very funny.
But yeah, this funny little greatsword, it used to be a +3 greatsword.
And now it's a +2 short sword.
Yeah.
That's really fucking funny.
So if you want,
fucking funny.
yeah. So if you want, feel free to add that to your inventory.
Aye, Captain.
How many sword shards does our rogue get?
That's a good question.
I'm going to say there's one decently sized one that is dagger sized in theory. It's the bottom of the sword. And there are another two slightly bigger shards that are closer to being like broken mirror pieces.
Okay, so one,
So 3 in total.
3 total. 1 viable dagger. 2 big.
Darts.
The really funny thing is, I have 10 darts. Oh, should I make 10?
Yeah, but they're as cool as mine.
No, but I have more of them.
Oh, that
Just
reminds me.
imagining like them bickering. Well, I say bickering, but it's probably Chuck just saying things.
Yeah,
and
it's
Tihomir
Chuck
barely
just-
It's
responding.
Chuck blowing
just saying
smoke.
Shit. Yeah.
And the child is marching onward with great joy. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, valid. I'm gonna write down I'm gonna write down what Tihomir saw earlier.
Oh, sickness, yeah.
I'll write that down and then I should probably grab myself a snack.
Oh,
Well, I guess I'll be throwing one crazy thing at you now. So I guess last double check. We all ready to roll?
yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So you'll enter town.
Kraken, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll enter town. Tihomir and Chuck, you just head on over to Claude.
Mm-hmm.
Someone grab the child by the hand so she doesn't wander off looking at butterflies.
Yeah, there are lots of interesting things in this town, Lailah. Like you can see lights. Wow, is that fire in a fireplace? Oh, hey, you see some pretty knickknacks at. Wonder why that guy is standing near them. Are they all his? Lailah's looking at the general store, by the way.
Everything is so new to
Oh
him.
boy.
He wants to touch everything.
Yeah, Lila's getting a hand on their shoulder just to steer. This is the first attempt to steer Lailah on track.
Yeah, you can see she's looking at everything with those big ol' eyes.
Cool. And Lailah still has her lovely little sword, right?
Yup.
Yeah, Claude's definitely seen it. So, how do all of you inform Claude of what happened?
Well, Claude, the tower was a tad more infested. Just a little bit than you initially indicated, so I think we're going to need a little bit more gold.
Oh? How much more? Was there more than the riders and their steeds?
Yeah. Well, let's be real. When you think about it, steeds count as their own opponents, right? So very technically, just a little bit more. Like, let's say we bump it like, what, 100?
Well, right now you'll be paid 0.
What?
Cause I do spy that sword in this child's hands. And what
I'm
are
not-
those glimmering pieces you got there?
If I'm not mistaken, the sword is hers by birth.
He tilts her
Do
head.
tell.
Huh? What?
How crowded is the area that we're in?
Yeah.
Not very. If I'll be honest, it's nighttime and this is like at the northern edge of town.
Okay,
It's
cool.
just you
He's-
four.
He's still gonna look around, make sure that we're not being spied upon. That's a dirty 20. Yeah.
Yeah, no one else is here. You get the similar sense of someone being near, but it's person as before.
Lailah claims to have woken up 3 days ago. And unless I'm mistaken, it's a Malik. He's a Malik.
That would be
Yeah,
correct.
I don't know what that is. But I'm one of them. I think.
Good job.
Yes,
Keep it up.
Belt, it does
Thumbs
seem
up.
you are. That sword would be yours, I suppose, but I'm afraid that sword is keeping us sealed together back there. So even if you don't believe in such things, when the town folks realize what's up, they'll be in arms.
Oh boy. Should we return the sword then?
Yeah, Lailah, the sword is a little bit too broken. Just a little, with half of it missing.
Yeah. It's like, what, just sticking in the ground? Why is this?
Don't suppose there's a bladesmith in town.
Yeah, Claude's gonna turn to Lailah and gently explain. He's more gentle with the kiddo. He will explain that unfortunately it needs to be its not broken self.
Then how do
and
we
that-
unbreak it?
Considering the sort of sword this is, won't be the easiest. He pauses for a moment. Would you be alright if I looked to the sword over for a beat?
Yeah. And she just hands it, just
Blade first?
holds up like well, she's holding the hilt, and she think about it like she's holding a torch.
He will carefully take it and give you a thanks. Yeah, old man is squinting at the blade and is just... I'm not a proper blacksmith myself. But considering the type of blade this is, you're gonna need quite the good blacksmith and the right materials, because this is no ordinary blade. This would be closer to something like Stormhowl.
Well, consider this. We got all the chunks that originally came from it, and soon to be 1,000 gold richer. So, it's fixable.
So Claude is squinting at you. I'm a be real, Chuck.
If it's along the lines of Stormpower, then it's not the sort of blade you can just take.
Give me the night. Take the time to rest up, but meet up with me in the morning. as is I can't give you all the full payment. You'll get part of it, and I suspect you'll need to go overseas to collect all the materials needed for this. I'll get a better list handled by the morning.
So
As-
back to the clock tower.
No.
If it there is actually an inn in town, don't worry.
Yeah, no, if
adults
Lailah
would
tries to
know.
run off, Chuck's gonna try and grab his arms like, no.
Yeah, in Lila's mind. Oh, place to sleep, where I've been sleeping, the clock tower.
The unheated, drafty clock tower. No, 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 no. There's an inn here.
No, Lailah,
What's
the
an inn?
wonders of beds.
Chloe's getting an
What's
even
that?
look.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Is there something Tihomir would like to tell to Claude?
Why are you entrusting us with fixing this one?
Afraid that right now it's a bit hard for me to go out traveling. Have a kid of my own to look after in the nearby town of Jaffa.
And how do you know that we would not simply take the pieces and roll?
Well, I have a way of ensuring that. Let me just double check this real quick.
Ominous.
Dude.
Okay, that was less than a 15, so let me just...
I mean, that was a nat one. So. Oh God.
He has his ways, you're pretty sure.
Lailah, completely oblivious.
For the best, this is only being angled at the two adults of this party, but
Tihomir
Yeah, this
seems
is-
completely unmoved. By the way.
yeah, that's fair. Like, you get the sense this isn't a normal old man. Chuck, you can see your life flashing behind your eyes.
Oh, if Chuck was a tune.
Right, yeah. Trustworthy, that's me.
Oh. Claude looks at you evenly with an eyebrow raised, but... So... I'll see you all here in the morning. By the way, you all are actually handed 50 gold. Just right off the bat. You did
Ayo.
at least get rid of the ones.
And does he also hand 50 gold to Lailah?
Oh my god.
Does.
Lailah immediately bites a coin.
Gun thinking, kid. Check that it's real.
Hey, it's...
What's the...
What is this?
I don't suppose markets would be open at this hour, would they?
No, there's one person left. Though you think they'll be closing shop in just a little bit, so if you want to go now, you have to be quick.
Nah, he'll save it for the morning. He is just gonna turn around and walk into the woods, though.
Okay.
He won't be staying in
Lailah
town.
is running after.
Oh, jeez. Well, you all
Like,
could have just
Tihomir
said
can
if you
just
wanted
hear,
to
like,
camp.
the Peter Patter of Lila's feet because she's not being very subtle.
Chuck won't fight
He
this very
stops.
hard.
He stops, turns around. You and Chuck should stay within the town.
You stay.
gestures at the woods.
She tilts her head.
Kid, come on. Sure the big guy will be here in the morning. Seems the type. The inn might have cookies.
Okay. What are cookies?
Yeah. My aim, before the next day's out, we're gonna get you something sugary. Not too, wait,
What
hold
do-
on. Not too sugary. Maybe not? I don't know how this works. Come on.
And
Well,
she will walk after.
The good
Split
news
the party.
is, like, at the end... The good news is, at the end, there will be, like, legit food and legit dessert. Maybe there's pie.
Close enough.
But, with that, so you all have free time before the morning hits. What do you all decide to do?
Investigate every single thing she finds.
Chuck,
And
wrangle
I say
Lailah.
investigate very lightly. I say investigate very lightly. It's probably just poke things and ask, what is this? What is that? What's it do? And Chuck running after him, just like, Lailah, don't break this.
Incidentally, Chuck and Lailah, both of you roll me your choice of either insight or perception.
Okay. What's your stuff, Lailah? Thing.
7 perception.
Oh,
Not
no.
20.
Yeah, Chuck, you don't notice anything amiss, but, Lailah? You do notice it's as if some of the people in town cannot see at all. They, like, you move a cup or some paper or something, and occasionally there's a person that looks, in surprise. And with that nat 20, you do hear, how'd that cup move on its own?
Lailah stops, gets closer and closer to that person, waves a hand in front of their face.
Yeah, they don't see anything.
She pokes them.
It's a little bit odd. They jump in surprise. But no, they absolutely don't see you. Someone else on the side does notice and just laughs a bit. So,
She turns. She turns to that person. Target acquired.
so it only seems to be every other person at most in this town, but yeah.
Lila's just running now. Now new mission unlocked. Find out who can see him and who can't. She doesn't actually say any of this to Chuck, so
Oh,
Chuck
absolutely
is just
not.
running after this child, harassing this entire town.
Christ alive.
Rip
Oh my
Chuck.
god. This is exhausting. Children are exhausting. Oh my god, he's never had to like actually take care of a child. He's always been the fun, inadvisable uncle. This has never been his problem.
Whoa, responsibility be upon ye.
Chuck's voice disgusting.
He's at the point of just picking up the kid and just going to the inn room and just like, look, we're gonna play the quiet game. We're gonna stay here for the rest of the night. I'm very tired. Are you tired?
Wiggles.
Woe betide Chuck.
How's Tihomir doing? More restful, I hope.
Tihomir, how are
He
you
is having
holding
a
up?
very peaceful night in a tree in the forest. takes off
Goodness.
his face veil, rolls his shoulders, eats, puts the face veil back on, starts to meditate.
Blissfully unaware of the chaos that Lailah is creating.
I mean, considering his passive perception, he might hear a bit of it.
Commotion.
Oh, he hears distant chaos.
Yeah.
Not his
Tihomir, It's
problem.
not my problem.
That was in sync on my end. God damn.
Amazing.
High five.
Amazing.
Left the monitor.
Oh, with that though, would Tihomir just like to do me another fun quick perception?
Another fun, quick perception. Okie dokie. 21.
Okay. You are gonna know this guy. Just one moment as I find a picture.
If someone's coming nearby, he'll blend into the shadows in the tree.
Okay, valid. I guess roll your stealth.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 27.
Heyo.
Nice! You absolutely do see this guy. I can't find a better picture. So I'm gonna spoil this for Scopo.
I mean, Mercy isn't here.
Cryptid
That's
hours.
true.
Oh, true. Okay, then I can just ignore that. You see this little guy waddling by?
Give me.
You just see this guy, little guy waddling by?
Is
Just
this
a
a
little
demon
dude.
of some kind?
roll me Arcana, I guess.
I'm gonna...
Tihomir, what the fuck is that?
Hear
15?
your voice.
You don't think it's a diamond? You don't think it's one? But you do also see this guy, like, walk to a berry bush, pick up a berry, char it a bit, munch on it, and then walk back to wherever he was staying.
Hear your voice. What
Okay,
the fuck is
you'll-
that?
you'll keep an ear out for that, but go back to meditation.
Tihomir voice, not my
Successfully
business.
hidden with a 27. Yeah, 27 stealth to remain hidden in the trees as he's meditating.
Yeah, I love this guy, but... Well, love, I guess. This guy definitely doesn't have more than a 10 wisdom, so you are hidden no problem.
Incredible.
With that though, we have hit the morning. How's everyone doing as they reconvene?
I'm not sure Chuck got enough
Oh,
sleep.
Lailah is doing great. Lailah is doing very well.
Yeah, I'm not sure Chuck got enough sleep last night.
So bad now.
Rip.
Tihomir's chilling. Hops down from the tree. Heads back to the north gate.
Okay, yeah, Claude is indeed vibing there. And he has the sword in hand. He's also procured a little sheath for it. As well as, he's also procured a larger sheath, which you can assume is for the full-on greatsword. So Lailah, when you come over, he'll hand you the, short sword in quotations back to you.
Hell yeah. Lailah is just the Colin D face. She's just a happy child. With a sword.
with a sword. And Chuck, Tihomir, one of you two get to have the great sword sheath.
Tihomir will take it, I guess.
Yeah. Evenly
You know, it's
spread
for
sword
hilarity.
bits.
I'm gonna say you can't. Yeah, for hilarious, I'm gonna say you can actually use it as a quarterstaff.
You
Whack.
can use this sheet as a quarterstaff.
It's big enough, it's
Yep.
sturdy enough, it's heavy enough. Whack.
Yeah.
He
Bludgeoning
takes
weapon.
it, pauses, hefts it in two hands, and goes, "Sing design," and then sticks it on his back.
Humor voice. I can use this for violence.
This is a surprise tool to help us later. So, Claude is gonna give you guys the rundown, and from what he's figured out, yeah, no, this is full on a legendary sword. As of right now, he's gonna need some more time to figure out the materials, but he does know where the folks who have Stormhowl are. So he will actually suggest to the team that they go visit the Rangetsus. He's also going to do search for a blacksmith that's good enough to be able to mend the sword. So that when the so he will look for the blacksmith that will find out where is a blacksmith that is good enough to handle this. You guys will be sent off to find which materials are needed, and like it's pretty easy to piece together that you'll need to find those materials as well.
Fetch quest!
Yeah. Once the sword is mended, you'll all get your full total of 1,000 GP. As is, you're each handed enough money so that you can pay the ferry to go to the Westlands.
Mm-hmm.
And like Claude will note then, House Rangetsu is noted to be kind of close to Boris Woods.
How are we
So
to get an audience?
Well, from what I know of the Rangetsus, they do enjoy a good fight, so you may just simply knock on those doors, though you will likely need to fight a couple of them before they decide to listen to you.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, which door did he? Okay.
Let's see. Claude will also be able to tell you guys then that in the town of Jaffa, like, you can find yourselves a ferry for crossing over easy.
Hello.
Is
there a an alchemist or anything in this town that might sell like healing potions? Because I think we should pick some more of those up.
Alright.
Yeah, there is a general store. You can absolutely pick up healing potions from the guy.
Alright, how many are we doing regular D&D prices?
We are not, because I don't understand D&D prices.
Cool.
Okay, as is, I'm gonna say
So
it's
that.
10, yeah, it's gonna be 10 GP for a healing potion. It's gonna be 20 for a greater healing potion.
Okay. He will pick up 3 graders then.
Okay.
Money just Lailah.
Otherwise,
Hold up.
All right. So, I missed about 2 minutes there. Chuck took a quick power
Tihomir
nap.
was just buying healing potions.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
so what was the last part you heard? Did you miss any of the explanation?
Claude was gathering information on where things were, and Tihomir was asking how to gain an audience.
Yep. Okay, yeah. That's about it. Like, otherwise, it's been suggested you guys head on over to Jaffa. You've been handed money that'll cover the boat trip.
Sweet.
You've also been given You've given vague directions to where the manor is.
Yeah, it's Borat. What did you say?
Borat?
Boris Forest. No. Boris Forest.
So that's fast.
Yeah.
Boris Forest. Okay.
So if anyone asks Lailah if she wants to spend her money, she's just like, no, these are my shinies. No.
Oh.
Fair enough. Good to instill a sense of financial responsibility early.
I'm not sure she knows
Oh, she absolutely doesn't
what
know.
to do with money yet. Lailah voice, these are shiny and pretty, I want them all.
Oh. And so the child gains hoarding instinct.
Happens. Alright. Is anyone else gonna buy anything, or is Tihomir being the only responsible one?
Having missed prices, hold on.
10 gold
Okay,
for a regular healing potion, 20 for a greater.
Huh.
In theory, if you wanted to buy a shield or armor, you can get leather and studded leather armor here.
What
That's
is
a
Chuck
shout,
already
actually.
wearing? Chuck's
And
already
like
wearing leather.
alongside the shield. So
Yeah, studded leather is slightly better than regular leather.
Yeah. So
Can
how
we
much?
sell armor?
you can sell armor. Okay, so a shield is 50 GP.
Mhm.
Studded leather is 40 GP. And leather is 20 GP.
Yeah, you know what? May as well go for the studded leather. That leaves a decent amount of gold left over. Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Someone tell Lailah to sell her leather armor and buy studded.
Remind me, it
Does
was.
Chuck take her along to go visit the armorer?
You know what? Yeah, if they're going to be toting a child around, should make sure the child isn't immediately. I mean, she did well enough in the tower, but that's still a 12-year-old, 3-day-old. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Remind me, studded was 40?
40.
Yes.
40.
Okay. Studded leather.
Chuck voice, money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. She's like, now watch this. This is how it works. Transaction. Economy.
Capitalism.
Oh.
Now, in some towns, you can get away with haggling, bartering, and trading. Depends what the vibe is. Depends what you got. To be honest, he doesn't have much to barter with, so gold is the better go here.
Oh,
I think Lailah is gonna basically just copy Chuck and just sell the leather armor and buy the studded.
Nice.
oh,
Matching.
yeah.
Good thing none of us use shields. Oh wait, does Lailah have a shield?
Has
by
a
the way?
shield.
Good.
Lailah has a shield.
Don't want to have to shell out for one because that's fucking expensive.
Yeah, that's just +2 AC added on, so 50.
Yeah, at the cost of one of your hands being taken up.
+1 to the armor
Yeah,
class for
this-
Chuck. Hooray!
A with that, so Claude doesn't have anything else to let you guys know. You'll be sent off on your way, so you are free to commit chaos or do whatever the peck listen around town before you leave.
Make sure not to lose the child.
Yeah. If you do lose the child, though, I will note to the child, you do come across the marketplace, and there are all sorts of fruits and bits and pieces around.
Oh, pretty colorful. Yeah, she's just wandering there.
Cool, cool.
Chuck is trying to argue that
Tihomir's
it's...
keeping an eye on the child.
Yeah, good, because Chuck was going to say, look, it's your turn.
At daytime, it's your child.
And,
I get
oh my
Lailah on the
goodness.
weekends.
They're not even married and they're acting like a divorced couple.
With that though, yeah, pretty much. Do any of you decide to listen around town, or you're good to go?
I mean,
I think Lailah might listen around, even if accidentally.
word on the street is always a good source of intel, so Tihomir
Exactly.
will be keeping an eye out.
Let's
At any rate,
hunt for some gossip.
even. Eye on the child, ear for gossip, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, both of you roll me perception, though you can use your passive perception for this.
What's your passive? Lila's passive is 15, so I'll just use up. You busy looking at the colorful things.
I'm gonna use
Is
my
it-
passive.
Okay,
21.
Lailah, is there a particular fruit you'd like? Is there anything in particular that calls out to you?
They all do because they're all colorful and pretty.
That's fair.
Oh my
Chuck.
god.
Okay, so Chuck, you don't hear too much. Like you hear the general chatter. People worried about diamonds. A couple folk have heard that the problem in the clock tower has been fixed, and people are glad about that. Tihomir, you think you overhear a more important conversation between an elder and someone else who you're pretty sure they talked with Claude. And they're discussing it on how the sword is broken. The elder is rather like the elder, it's an old granny. She seems rather worried, muttering about the seal to the underworld being broken.
Hey.
Lovely.
And let me just double check my notes here. Yeah, old lady is mentioning like they really shouldn't have let anyone go onto the Forbidden Land, but not
No one
much
said
for
it
it
was
now.
forbidden. We were expressly directed there.
Well, the old lady seems to think it's forbidden.
Alright, Tihomir tucks that in his back pocket for later. Anyone gossiping about the three of them, or?
There is some notes mentioning about it, like, hey, did you see the cute child running about? Which cute child? Someone else mentions, yeah, they slipped an apple to the kid earlier. And there is like a couple of parents talking about Chuck, you're quite sure. Mentioning mentioning yesterday how he was chased by their kids. And there is one or two who mention this whole stranger, rather withdrawn fellow.
Okay.
And
Alright.
that's what you get.
Cool. Alright, that's fine.
Little hostility,
yeah.
always good.
Well, it's not hostility, it's neutrality, and we always take neutrality. No one's got pitchforks and torches yet, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. As is, like, most of the folk seem pretty neutral or fine. It's just the one elder complaining. But it's not like she knew who exactly went in there.
Right. Well, when we all meet back up, Tihomir will mention the whole seal to the world underworld thing.
That sound good.
You don't you don't think anything's been broken? It doesn't seem like it right now, but well, it's certainly not a cheerful thing to hear as it goes.
Yeah, no, 100%. And we are still in the first 24 hours, so could get worse.
Yeah. Well, it's not a problem for right now, at least. With that, though, is it fair for me to say you're all heading on to trek towards Jaffa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay. This'll... Pretty much this seems like a good place to end it. I'm just gonna roll one last thing.
Interesting. Plus 23 again.
Yep. Hey Lailah. A little bit later, you'll note that in one of the folds of your clothes, or if you have a little bag to keep items in, there's been a couple mandarins and an orange placed into your bag.
Oh shit! Free food!
And that's the last of what...
I'm just imagining, like, Lailah, just, like, munching on it, and then, like, Chuck's like, where'd you find that? Where'd you get that?
Oh, Chuck isn't even questioning. He just figures either Lailah pinched it, which, good job, she didn't get caught, or the townsfolk, there was definitely at least one or two who just gave him food because he was that charming and cute. Chuck's not worried about that. He thinks he knows where it came from.
By the way, does anyone tell Lailah he needs to peel the orange and mandarins first?
Chuck is saying nothing.
Yes.
Chuck is watching this.
She's biting through it like an apple.
Tihomir would suggest that Lailah peels it first.
No,
And if
no,
Lailah
no.
looks at him confused about what the fuck he means, he will take one of the mandarins, pull it into his sleeve, and then a couple seconds later, it comes back out the sleeve peeled.
Yeesh, being soft on the kid. Part of the learning process is figuring out what peels are and aren't good for eating.
So you don't eat the peel.
You can do, but I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not the best.
She will not, and now eat the unpeeled, the peeled mandarin. But also, she will also not give up on eating the unpeeled one, which has bite marks on it already.
She can do as she will.
Yeah. And for today's session, that's everything I got planned. Thank you all
Yeehaw.
for playing.
Hell yeah.
Very productive.
So
Broke a
next
sword,
hour-
adopted a child.
Yeah.
A Malachim, a conman, and a traveler walk into a bar.
The child walks under the bar. with that
Trips
all,
into it.
my
The con man trips onto it.
Yeah.
I mean, with the poor guy's luck by now.
I mean, yeah.
Karma's coming for this dude, and I'm not. You know, it works.
Operation's like, oh, you're meant to have a competent, self-assured persona? Get fucked.
See, it's the fucking problem. It's a
Yeah.
persona, and the universe knows this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, holy bleep.
I just love that Lila's first attack is just fucking wrecking shop with inflict wounds.
That's how
It
clerics
was
be.
great.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a werewolf, now there is not.
Yup. Oh.
But yeah, this was really fun and really great, and I can't wait for more.
Hey, I'm glad. Yeah, with that, next time you'll get to go in a boat
Woo!
and say hi to the Westlands.
Rough on a new venture, la la.
Boat, 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 boat.
But with that, thank you for playing. This has been a lot of fun.
Woo!
Also, I guess, do I say goodbye? How do we stop the recording here?
You probably just stop the recording.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah,